In today's live stream, we are going to have a look at Bobby's website. He was kind enough to let us know about his website, and he wants to have just some feedback on how he's doing and other cool stuff that we're gonna have a look at, like in terms of SEO, CRO, design, structure of the website, backlinks, and all that, all those things that makes a website reach those top levels. So we're gonna start right now.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
What's going on, boss? Adrian Diaz here with Hasta La Vista, boss, the place where ambitious people like you and we talk about how to create a side hustle, make it profitable, quit our jobs, and become our own bosses. I hope that sounds interesting enough. And if that's for you, then welcome. Welcome, Bobby, to Hasta La Vista, boss. How you doing, buddy?
I'm fine, and yourself?
I'm excellent. Great to we have Chris as well here on the chat as well. Chris, how's it going, buddy?
Doing good. Hey there, Bobby. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Awesome.
Good.
Cool stuff
Good
to
to be
have
here,
some
Adrian.
people joining us. That's awesome. Thanks for being here, Chris. And like I was saying, thanks, Bobby, for allowing me to, and me and everybody here on in the audience to have a look at your website, and hopefully we're gonna give you some good feedback that is going to help you moving forward, and hopefully make some dinero out of this website.
Well, I appreciate it.
For sure, Bobby. Do you want to let us know, like, do you have experience, like, when did you start this website? Like,
I started the website about 3 months ago. As of right now, I'm not ranked in Google or not anywhere that would really matter. So I think my biggest problem is getting ranked in Google.
sweet, like,
Because as you know,
yeah, go on. Sorry.
if you're not ranked in Google, you're not ranked.
Mm.
It's just that simple.
It's simple as that. If there's a joke, I probably Chris know the joke. He's been in the game longer than myself. If you want to hide a dead body, hide it on page 2 of Google.
Page 2 is where
No
it's
one is
at.
gonna find it. Let me quickly, before we move on, welcome everybody here in the chat as well. Jay, how's it going, buddy? In this video, we're not on WP Ego live stream, although Alex, I believe, is going to be in a half an hour on his YouTube channel. Yannick, how's it going, boss? Hola. And Tom is here. Tom is the guy with that long name that it's unpronounceable. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Thanks for being here. So, by the way, if you are here on the on YouTube, say hello, so we can say hello back to you. If you have any feedback, I'm gonna share the website now in just a second. If you have any feedback, if any comment, any suggestion, drop it in the chat so we can help Bobby with his site. So this is the form that Bobby put his website on. It's the link in the description. If you want to do this, just drop it in there, and we're gonna try and make another live stream like this, and we're gonna do the same thing for your website. So this is the website, rvorbust.com. Tell me a little bit about the website, Bobby. What's this? I mean, obviously it's about RVs, but what this means, RV or bust?
Other words, I guess what I'm trying to say, without RVing, what is there? It's our plans are when I retire to go RVing full time.
Nice.
nice. And to see the world.
Oh, that's a nice dream, Bobby. There's one guy called Morten, I believe. He's called on YouTube. He's passive geek, I believe. And I was talking to him to to come on the channel and have a chat about, because he's been successful with his business. And you know what he's doing right now? He's doing exactly this. He's been with his van and his how do you call this, RV, and he's gonna be out there on the highways for like 4 or 5 months, which is awesome.
Yeah, our plan, like I said, our plans are just to sell everything and on the road.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. How long before you retire?
Oh, I still have like 8 years.
Oh, okay, okay. So that's enough time for you to actually build an online business. I mean, 8 years.
Yes.
Ask Chris, how long it took you, Chris?
I'm in my 12th year now. I went full time about 2 years ago, though. So it took me about 10 years.
So, be patient, because it's gonna come sooner or later. So, um, let me just quickly look at the things that I would look at if this website would be mine. The first thing I like to do when I look at a website is just quickly do a site call-in, and this will show me how many pages are indexed actually in Google from this website. And not only that, but this, if you do this and you see pages that they're not supposed to be there, that is going to show you as well. Is going to show you some problems that you actually might want to take care of. So it says 59 pages. Do you know how many pages do you have on the website?
I have, I think, 25 right now.
25. All right. So that's a problem there right now. As you can see, we have
Probably taking categories and stuff like that. Would that count?
Yeah, I think that's what. And I see another issue right here. You see the tag pages. They are indexed as well. So
it's the best not to have tag pages indexed?
No, because what this is going to do for your website basically is going to create duplicate content. So you have this page here with the tags, and then you're gonna have the other one that's talking about the same thing somewhere down the road in here. Same is going to happen with this one, tongue load.
Okay.
So
wait.
yeah, one thing you should do when this video is gonna be live, so you can go to it if you don't remember everything that we're gonna say. You can go to your what do you use for SEO, like plugin, SEO plugin?
The rank math.
Okay, so there's an option there. If you go to advanced, there's an option in there that will tell you index or no index that particular page.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Have you seen that before?
Yes.
Okay. So if you've seen that before, I wanted to show you in case you never seen
That's
that before.
fine.
Cool. So where's the page? So that's one thing that you can see straight away, that you need to no index these pages. Another thing, I think you have the category pages as well. Look, you have this one as well indexed.
Yes. So we don't want to categories and stuff like that. We don't want to index that.
Nope.
Just the post.
Just the post, pages and posts. That's all the
Okay.
thing. Pages and posts. That's the only thing you want to have indexed. If you are a different type of website, if you are like, I don't know, if you are an e-com website, then it makes sense for you to have categories indexed, because that's the way that business model works. But not for our not for this type of website, affiliate.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I see right here with this. Would you have anything to add, Chris? Just by looking at this?
I think that you're spot on. Right now your representation in Google's dominated by your tagging category pages, and then There's only one caveat that I would say that you should have your category or tag pages indexed, and that's if you're doing something substantial to your pages to add value, right? So some themes will allow you to add full like articles almost to a category page and things like that. So if you're doing something substantial like that, in those situations, it's probably fine to have your pages indexed because they're adding additional value. But if you go into one of those tag pages and it's just a thin page with a bunch of articles and their little snippets on it, that's not really adding any value. And Google's trying to increase the quality of their search results. So if a customer, let's say a visitor, goes to Google and finds your site's tag page, clicks on it, are they getting the best experience from Google's perspective? And the answer is probably not. And that's a lot of the reason why you want to get those out of the index.
Okay.
Cool stuff. Thanks for that, Chris. There's some more awesome people here in the chat. Hey, Chris, how's it going, buddy? Chris from Niche Safari. Ryan, how's it going, buddy? Polina. Kaksi, Polina from Bulgaria. So, yeah, I mean, and the biggest issue you might have, aside of what Chris was saying, is that you have duplicate pages, duplicate content on Google. So what that might confuse Google. So which page you want me to rank? You want me to rank this category page or this article page or this one? Or, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah, that's there. You should definitely get indexed those type of the tags and the category pages.
Okay.
So in terms of layout of the website, I like that it's very clean. I like it's white. It's simple, and because most of the times, and I did this at the beginning as well. I was having all sort of things here in the sidebar, on the top, on the sides, all over the place, and it was just too messy. But that's what I thought is gonna make a good website. But the more experienced guys would always tell me no, it's not. You actually, the more things you have on the page, the more distracted the visitor is going to be. Even this one here, even the sidebar, I would remove the sidebar.
Yeah, I don't understand. Normally, there's some tags that come up, and I don't know why it's not coming up right now.
I see. But I'll definitely get rid of it. Yeah.
But this is kind of, you're on the home page right now, right?
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah.
This. No, actually, no. This is RV replacement keys.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can see now. Yeah. For some reason, the sidebar is not coming up, but I can remove it.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
For me,
I've seen. Sorry, go on, Chris.
I would suggest moving, if you can, the search bar into the nav menu and then bringing your content full width.
Yeah.
Assuming that you want the popular tags thing in there. The only thing I would.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I would say about that is it's going to create like a link equity drain, because you're going to have all of these links on every single page of your site. And you're going to be draining link equity into your tag pages that you aren't really caring about ranking, right?
Okay. No.
So it might help you to concentrate your link equity by not having a list of tags on the side right there.
Okay.
So. That's a good point. That's a very good point. That's another reasons that you should not have links to all of the place on the site. So, get rid of it for now. Maybe later on, if it makes sense for you to add it. But for now, I would just get rid of it and go full width, like Chris was saying. And here you see here your menu. I will definitely put the contact and about us and privacy policy. I will put them in the footer here, somewhere here. Okay. Because those pages, if someone comes on my website, that's not the web. Those here are not the pages that I want them to go to. And
oh yeah,
I would reduce the navigation bar to specific pages that I want them to go to. So maybe you have reviews of something. Maybe you have buyer guides, maybe you have informational articles, whatever you have, it's better for you to have them in the top navigation bar.
Okay.
Fix is here as well. How's it going, Stuart? Fix dot fix. Just having a look at Bobby's website, Fix. If you have any feedback, any suggestions, drop them in there, boss. And I was looking at this earlier, actually, just a few minutes before.
I don't know what. Yeah. Go ahead.
So accessories. Let me see what this is. So you have categories / RV articles / accessories.
I'm glad you pointed that out because really that should have been.
Oh, that should have been here. Basically.
Under.
All
yes.
right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I was trying to make sense of it. Maybe it makes sense. I don't know the niche. I have no idea about this niche.
No, it should have been under that.
But so I would say maybe that you can. I don't know if this is a category like you were saying. But maybe I would try to make the name of this category a little bit more descriptive, like RV. I don't know. Traveling tips, or maybe something a little bit more descriptive for people to okay, let me see what I'm gonna find down in here, I would say. Another thing that stuck to me, I don't know if you do this as well, Chris, but when in the last review that I did, I gave the suggestion to Matthew to have this logo a little bit smaller, or maybe to put it on the same page with the menu, because what you have here, this is prime real estate, as I like to call it, and what you want to have here, you want to have all your website a little bit, everything to come up a little bit, sort of like something like this. Let me see if I can do this again. Where is this? You see?
Yes.
Something like this, and it looks even more cleaner now. And if you have a small let me see, what was his website, if I remember what was his website, smartcamping.co.uk. So you see, I gave him the same advice, and he was having this logo, like huge logo on top of the top bar, but now you have a nice little logo in the same line, and it gives you a little bit more space that you can play with.
I'm sure that's not very hard to move that over there like that.
Nah,
like
for sure. I mean, it's something. Play with your theme. There must be an option to put it on the same line with the nav bar.
Okay.
But all these things that I'm looking at now, maybe this is just the way I would do it, because I like to have above the fold. So if someone lands on this page here, even I would make this image even smaller. So you'll have your title of the article in here, and right away you have the text in here, and maybe a call to action. Not maybe, 100% a call to action right there, before they need to scroll any single any time like this, for example.
So you're saying make the image smaller? What would you suggest? What size would you suggest?
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, about the sizes, but look, if you make the image like this, and then all the title is gonna come up here.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then if you remove the, let me remove this again. So if you move delete the element, you see everything comes even more up on the page, because what you usually want, you have your image and you have your title in here, and then right here you want to have your introduction, whatever the page is about, and then someone here, you want to have something like, if you're in a rush, this is the best, whatever, the best RV to go on holidays. I have no idea.
Or if you were selling a product, you would.
Yeah, if you
you're in a
sell
rush,
the product, yeah.
Okay.
In this case, of course, this is what happens if you lose your RV keys. This is of course, an informational post.
Yeah.
But even so, I would definitely have, because these informational posts, they should definitely link back to your money pages. That's one of the secrets that many don't do, is not linking back from these blog posts back to money pages. So you'll have something in here like, I don't know, I have no idea what keywords you're ranking for. We're gonna drop your site on Ahrefs now, and we haven't looked at it, but definitely should link to your money pages. Another thing I would do here, Bobby, I'll reduce this table of contents. I don't know if in your settings on the table of contents, if there's a setting that will tell you to leave it, what's the word? Unfolded?
Yeah, minimized.
Minimized, exactly, yeah. So if a user wants to open it and see what topics are available on the page, they can just come here, click on it, and they go through through the topics. But this one here is actually taking space from your article.
Okay.
And I've seen I can't remember, I was looking at another page like this one. Look at this page.
Yeah, it takes up the whole page.
I mean, it's awesome that you have it. It's helpful for many reasons, but it's actually not helping you if you leave it open and if it's that big.
Okay.
Would you have anything to add here, Chris?
Yeah, as far as the images go, I also feel like you're missing out on an opportunity. I know it's tempting to just put like anything that you find on Unsplash that fits. But these are also the images that your visitors, if they share your article on social media or whatever, that's likely the image that's going to get put there. So going back to that one article about like losing your RV keys, if someone's scrolling through their Twitter feed, they're going to see the picture of the keys. It's not going to like capture their attention. So you might want to take a little more time to kind of superimpose some text onto it or something to kind of catch.
Oh, okay. I see.
It might help you with your social media. I know generally people are just doing the featured images because, when you go to a category page, you want everything filled out really nicely. But the images at the moment are just kind of pushing your content below the fold, and they are not helping you out on your social media. Most likely not helping you.
Okay.
So we have more awesome people here in the chat. We have Helen, and I know you can't say Helen. I know you have to go with Alex. Say hello from us. Jay says here, Fix says here, looking forward. I come here to learn the nitty-gritty stuff that I've been avoiding. So, welcome. And Chris says here, Chris from Niche Safari says, I do early CTA as well, but Sean thinks there's an above the fold Amazon link penalty, so he doesn't do it. I never heard of that, Chris. The only issue I think you might have is that that Google considers the first link that you have on your page to be the most important. I'm not 100% sure how that works, or if they look into that. If it's an outbound link, if you make it no follow, I'm not 100% sure how that works. But I never heard of a penalty for that type of link. I'll ask Sean. I'll ask Sean about it.
I have a quick question for you.
Yeah, go on.
Like on the Amazon links, should those be non-follow?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't.
Yeah.
Even though people say that Google don't follow them because they know those links to Amazon are affiliate links, it doesn't matter. Don't leave anything to Google. Don't trust Google. Whatever they say, just do the opposite. So definitely make them not follow. I mean, it's just a job of 2 more seconds. Click there on the cog,
Oh yeah.
make them not follow, and happy days. And I believe you can make them. What's the other one? No follow.
And it's affiliate.
Yeah.
I can't even say the word.
Yeah.
Affiliate link or something. I
I
can't
can't remember right now. It's
Yeah, there is something else in
Yeah.
there that you can click.
Yeah, it's like sponsored or something like that. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
sponsor link or something. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Let me quickly check the chat here. Amin Mulder, how's it going, brother? Welcome from Morocco. Nice. How's the weather down there? So let me go back. Oh, there you go. Amin says rail sponsor. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so
Thing that I would add to these pages, these money pages, especially ones with the Amazon links, is I see you've got your disclosure in the footer, but within the last few months, I think it was made pretty clear by Amazon that a footer disclosure is not enough. And
Okay.
so, you do risk your affiliate account with Amazon by not disclosing before that first affiliate link that these are affiliate links. The way that I handled this on some of my sites is I created an affiliate tag, and then any article that I gave that tag to, it would automatically, I wrote some code that would put the affiliate disclosure at the top of the article. But if you're not comfortable with doing something like that, you might need to do something a little bit more manual by inserting a disclosure at the top of the article just to put yourself in the clear.
Now, is Google going to pick that? Well, I do it.
That's not really a Google thing. That's an Amazon thing. You don't want.
I realize that part. I guess what I'm trying to say is when Google, goes to your site and starts indexing it, is it going to pick up affiliate link as part of your description? And
okay, yeah. So that's where you want to write your custom meta descriptions inside of your SEO plugin. Each article gets its own meta description and title, and you want to make sure you write those out.
All right.
Because otherwise, if you're just letting Google just determine your snippet, then that's absolutely going to become your snippet.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, one thing I honestly don't really go that nuts with that, but definitely I've seen some websites that are doing it, like Chris was saying. They have the introduction, because don't put things that doesn't have to do with your article as the first paragraph, first 1 or 2 paragraphs, because that's the few things that Google are going to read where they land on your page. And that's most of the times where they're gonna actually extract that description. If you leave your meta description empty, that's where they're gonna pick it up from. Most of the time. Sometimes they're gonna take it from the middle of the article. But not only that, but when they come, the bot comes and starts to read through your scan. Doesn't know how to read, but it's gonna scan. This first paragraph here, it's extremely important. So you have your first paragraph, talk about the article, what the article is. Maybe it's informational. Make sure you have your keywords in there. And then maybe after the first or the second paragraph, you can have your how do you say, the disclaimer. The one thing is that if you, like I was saying, you have your call to action here, but your disclosure is here, maybe you're gonna get in trouble. I don't know. But personally, I do it that way. I'll have my CTA in here, and maybe I'll leave the disclaimer in here. That's, I guess, that depends on everybody's risk tolerance, I guess.
Yeah, I think as long as it's in before the first affiliate link, you'll be fine. And I know other people, the solution that they came up with is they'd use an ad inserter plugin to put that disclaimer in. So that might be kind of an easier way to put that disclaimer in. Like, I think there's a plugin called Ad Inserter Plus that you can use to insert after X paragraphs, 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, that's
awesome.
a
good idea. Makes life a lot easier.
What's the name of that, Chris?
I think it was Ad Inserter Plus.
Ad Inserter Plus. All right, I'll have a look at Ad Inserter Plus. Cool. So, Jess Samson, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Jess Samson is a friend of the Pat Flynn live streams. Thanks for being here. Say hello to Pat when you see him. So what else I wanted to look at. What I would like to do now, Bobby, I would like to drop your website in Ahrefs and see what's going on there, and see if you actually
not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Let's see what they say, what Ahrefs says. So I see some interesting numbers in here. Let me quickly have a look here. Yes. Interesting numbers for a website that is being live only 3 months. You have 80 referring domains.
Yeah.
So that sounds like
there's a lady I know, and she said that she could give me, the backlinks and stuff, without spamming Google. So I guess that's what she's been doing.
Okay, she's been doing a lot of work because 80 referring domains and 371 links. That's a lot, and we're gonna have a look now at the quality of those links in just a second. Let me quickly look at the chat here. Yeah, Jess Sampson, brah. That's one thing from Pat Flynn live stream. Jesse here. How's it going, Jesse? Welcome, buddy. The ad inserter works like a charm. You can also insert before a specific HTML element with a class or ID. Thanks for that, buddy. Fix says here, yeah, ad inserter is great when changing a lot of content. I just have a reusable affiliate disclosure box for Gutenberg with new site. I'm a plugin minimalist. That's awesome. I'm the less plugins you have, the better. Chris is here. Hey bosses, Phelps. Chris Phelps here from the stream. I have to drop. Thanks, Chris, buddy. You're a superstar.
Thanks for having me.
Catch up with you later.
Sounds good.
Stay fearless.
You too.
That's it. Jesse again says, oh yeah, he's talking to Fix. Chris says, I'd worry that Google will see that many links as very unnatural for a 2-month-old site. All right, let's have a look at what's going on here, Bobby. I don't think it's unnatural. It's a brand new website. Maybe, when you have a new business, for example, the most natural thing for you to do is to, start promoting your business. So you start to put it on Facebook. Maybe you do a press release. Maybe you do, a lot of that stuff. And it's kind of natural, right? When the first launch a business. But let's see at the quality of those backlinks. I mean, you have more domain authority here. This is the domain authority. You have more than I do, and I have my website for I had my website for about 2 years.
Yeah.
So I guess these domains, these backlinks are doing a great job here for you. So one thing I'm interested to see in the domains, that in the backlinks that you're receiving, is that if they have traffic, if those referring domains have traffic, specifically those pages, then you are in a good place. If they don't have any traffic, then those are really
no good.
And I show you one because I find one that I didn't like, but it's up to anybody's website how to do. And as you can see, let me quickly, one per domain, and we're gonna have a do follow backlinks. So you have one from El Mago de Oz. That's the Oz, how do you call it? it's a movie for kids. So RV generator, I don't know why you have that in there, but it looks like it has zero traffic, zero traffic, zero traffic,
Uh-huh.
zero traffic. So this is not
So those don't do you any good.
no, actually these are kind of spammy, because look at them.
Yeah.
So look at this website. It has this website here has a DRO71. It has
But
1,200 websites pointing to it,
mhm.
but then this
There's
specific
no traffic. Yeah.
there's no traffic. So that looks unnatural. That's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't help you at all. And you see all these, they have zero
None of
zero
them,
zero, zero zero
Uh-huh.
zero.
Yeah.
Let's find maybe let's see next page what it says. 0 0 0 0 0 0
Zero, zero. So if they're all zero, and then how is the domain authority and like that going up?
What? Because their domain authority, you mean?
No, my domain authority.
Well, is because some of these. Let me quickly check. Let me see referring domains. Let me quickly have a look at these ones again. So they do follow links. They do follow, and some of them they're from Google, as you can see. I don't know why how do you have those links from Google? I don't know what your friend she's been doing. Is she a black hat or something?
Yeah.
Eh?
Oh.
Because I need to talk to her if she is.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, simply because they do follow from websites that have high DR, they are going to pass some kind of juice. But this one in the long run is not going to help you, because Google will pick this up eventually, and they say, well, there's no traffic to those links that you're receiving links from. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And actually, there's a pattern in Google. I haven't read into it because I'm not that smart, but I've heard other smarter people than myself talking about it, that exactly about the same thing. So if your backlinks doesn't have traffic coming through those through those links, then it's not gonna do anything to you, in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe your friend knows something else that I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot about this right here.
Jesse says here in the chat, I don't manually build links, so it's not something I have to worry about. I'm not sure. Maybe Jesse's talking about. Okay, maybe he's talking about something that was going on in the chat. Yeah, that was the one, Chris, the Wizard of Wars. So maybe your friend Bobby, she is a wizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's have a look at the keywords that you're ranking for. So you're ranking for 55 keywords.
Mm-hmm.
And the best position you have is position 22.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, looking at these numbers, 43, 45, I mean, you may as well not even be ranked, really. I mean, because they're buried.
Well, the good thing is that you are in first Google index, because Google has different indexes. So if you end up in the first Google index, then that's good. If you end up in the other ones, it's like the rubbish bin or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that you are on top 100, and actually you are on page 2 or 3 for some keywords, and even for this one here, this is a money keyword, you are on position 37.
Mm-hmm.
So let me quickly check this URL here. So I'm sure this niche, it's quite competitive.
Very competitive.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen many people. I know that some people out there, they're fans of Income School, and I know they used to have a website, a public domain, a public case study. I believe, I'm not sure what it is. I'm not a follower of those guys, but just by having that website publicly, and they have such a huge audience, imagine how many people actually build a site in that niche.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Let me just quickly say what Jay Bug says in the chat. He says, I wouldn't worry about the amount of backlinks right now. To be honest, Bobby, with you, I kind of agree. At this point, I would just build more pages for your website.
Mm-hmm.
So you were saying you have like 20 something?
20, 25. I'm not a writer, so I have someone that writes them.
Right.
And when I first started doing this, a lot of people said, don't worry about keywords, stuff like that. Just write good content, and you'll show up in the search engines.
I know. Define good content.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Define good content. Anyway, it's I think in a way, whoever gave you that advice, it's kind of trying to help you, in the sense that at the beginning, the more you start to worry about backlinks, about keywords, about this, about silos, about that, the more you're risking to block yourself and come to a stop, because it's going to be overwhelming. It's going to be like, how they call it, paralysis by analysis.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I agree with them, and that would be my advice to you as well. Just write more content related to the keywords that you want to go for, and once you, let's say, let me quickly share my mind map that I'm using here. So this is what I do usually when I build a site. So I make sure I have a couple of at least 4 or 5 money keywords. So you have what's the keyword here? Best bike racks.
Yeah, RV bike racks.
Yeah, so best RV bike racks, racks. And what I do from here, I'm gonna start building content around this keyword. So let's say you have where's the page? So you have 10 best bike racks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you have this awesome page in here, which is huge. That's great.
I thought it would be better. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it would be better to actually talk about RV bike racks first, and then put the reviews and stuff underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
And some people say, well, maybe you should put the reviews up top and then put the other information underneath that.
Well, there's one thing I like to say, and those who listen to me for some time, I like to say, go and test it. There's no way to find out. There's no way to. I mean, what if I tell you something? Go and do this, Bobby. It might not work for your website. It might not work for your audience. It might not work for the keywords that you go for. So the only way to do it is to A/B test. So put some time. I did this with a friend of mine, Marty McLeod. We used to test. We tested this on our websites, and we used to have the tables, like a comparison table at the top, right after the intro, and then you'll have the content, and then you have the same like semi like mini reviews, right, for each product, and then a buying guide. And we've tested that, but in my case, my visitors, because we are in different niches, my visitors will go straight to either the first CTA on the page, which like the one that I was telling you, to put it right at the top, or on the comparison table. They will never read all the way to the bottom of the page.
Yeah.
In his case, he discovered that people wanted to read a little bit more about the things that to look for when they buying this product. So he reverted. He put the content at the top, and then he put the tables underneath. and that worked for him, so that's what I'm saying. It could work for you, but getting back to my point, this is what I like to do. So just like in your case, you have this big keyword. This is a big keyword here for you, I guess. 10 best RV bike racks. So I'll start building content around this, and I'm going to make these pages, all these 10 articles, I'm going to make reviews underneath them. So product 1 review, and then you'll have another one, product 2 review, product 3 review, and so on. And product 10. And all these pages, they're going to interlink between them. So there's different ways to do it, but just to keep it simple, you link down from let me make it a little bit bigger. You're gonna link from this best RB bike racks, you're gonna link to this product, and then you link to this product, and you link to this product, and all these products, they link back to your money page. I mean, all these are money pages, but they're going to be interlinked together, and they're gonna make a cluster, and it's gonna help for you to make more sales and hopefully rank higher in Google, because you have all this related content around RB bikes. I wanted to show you an example here. Where is this? So this is exactly what these guys are doing here from are you aware of this website, Gear Hungry? Sorry, not Gear Hungry, Outdoor Gear Lab.
No.
Well, this is a huge website, make shitloads of money. So this is exactly how they have it. So if you look at how they structure the website, this is going to be, if you look in the URL, this is a category page. Then let's say we choose camping, and you have another subcategory here. And let's say we choose this page here, best coolers and ice chests of 2020. So this is exactly what you have with your best RB bike, you'll say 2020. And as you can see, they have all the products in here. Then they have a mini review of each product, and a little bit content, pros and cons, capacity, nice, all these nice data in here. And then you see here they say read review. If you click on it, they go to the specific product review.
Okay.
Which is exactly what we did here. They have this big page, and they link to the first product. Right? Are you with me?
Yes.
And then this individual review, they have nice content in here, blah blah blah, and look what they do here. They give you the related page, and they link back to the money page.
I see.
Right? And they create all this content around that specific topic. So that's what I would do for now. That's one of the things I would do for now, since the website is still small. I'll try to build more content around your main keywords. By the way, now that I'm coming back to the website, I can't see a section that I was saying reviews and buyer guides.
Okay.
I would like to see that. So when you click on one of those, you will take you to where's that page that you have? It will take me to this page, like buyer guides. Make sense?
Yes.
So I would like to have that in here. The same thing happens like if you make an individual review for this one. I would like to have that here on the top, like reviews. Yeah? Make sense? Right. Do you guys in the chat have any suggestion for Bobby here? Jesse says, I just looked at your sitemap for this camper site. You've got a good start there, but you need to target long-tail keywords, answer specific questions, and provide solutions to your readers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you know what long-tail keywords means, right, Bobby?
Well, it's like some of these on the article, or I took them from Google.
Mm-hmm.
Questions that people were asking.
Right.
Is that what you're referring to as a long
Long-tail keyword
keyword?
will be something like this. So this is your main keyword, but it's probably is very competitive. So you will look at maybe these ones here, like best RV ladder bike rack, or maybe best. I believe these are different keywords, to be honest.
Yeah.
Are different keywords, right? So you'll just type in here in Google, and you're going to look for keywords that are more not only more specific, but maybe like this one here. Look, best bike racks for RV trailers. So they're more specific, and they're long tail keywords. They mean they're longer as well, and they're fewer people that go after them.
Okay.
Do you have a list of keywords?
Oh, yeah, I have them listed somewhere.
Do you want me to look at one of those? Do you want me to look in Ahrefs for any specific keyword, or is there anything that you would like me to even look more into this?
Yeah, let me see if I can find them real quick.
Yeah, that's cool. Jesse says, yes, here's an example of one you did that you need to do more of this type. How do I protect my RV tires?
Okay.
Thanks for that, Jesse. All right. Let me go back to the other screen. The one thing, yeah, go on, Bobby. Sorry.
Well, one of mine was how to find free camping.
Right.
How do I choose an RV battery? These are the key words that I'm using.
Right. Those are informational keywords. And I was wondering if you have like money keywords, like specific like this one.
Oh, like a brake, like when I have like brake controller.
Like best brake controllers or something like that?
Yeah. Well, for the keyword, it's just brake controller.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something else. I'm going to just steal your competitors' keywords and pass them to you and see what they rank for. So, because that's easier. I mean, I have a video here on YouTube. If you want to see how I do this for free, Bobby and everybody in the chat, look here. Alex is kicking my ass. He has 98 people watching. Alex is awesome. So where's this? Sorry, I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go to my channel. And actually, if you just type how to do keyword research for free, it should come up on Google here, position 2. So check this video out. This is how to reverse engineer, and this is how to do exactly what I'm doing, or kind of, but for free. If you don't have access to Ahrefs. So sorry, was this no, not this one, sorry. Where is your domain? So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm going to see who are your competitors. Do you know a competitor that you like, their website, like in terms of how they're ranking, how good they're doing?
Well, I mean, I look at like Camping World,
Oh, Camping World, right? Yeah.
Remember, they're a big one.
So I'm sure, let me see what shows up in here, competing domains, and we're going to have a look at that. And that's going to give you, if you do that process that I was saying here in the in this video, this is going to give you ideas of what people what content are they writing about. Sorry. And you're gonna find like informational type of content, money type of keywords. What is going on here? It's taking too long. All right, let's stop this and try again. I hope my connection is still good. Competing domains. Sorry, we're encountering some technical problems. Oh my goodness! No. Always, like we were saying, earlier, Bobby. Right? I said this to you. When you do things live, always some shit happens. Let me try this again. Is this any helpful, Bobby?
Oh yeah, you gave me a lot of suggestions.
Come on, buddy. But I think, in all honesty, the main thing that maybe you would like to take away from this today, aside, living on the side, all the things that we talk about, like in terms of design the website and change this and change that. I think that if you just focus on creating more content around the same topic, like bike racks, build a silo or cluster around the same type of keyword, and that is going to help you rank as well.
Okay.
Because you're going to be more relevant now for that keyword.
Okay.
So this is what is showing us here. Do you know these domains? Swagman.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar.
So this is a camping world here.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's one that is a little bit more relevant, because I'm sure Camping World, they talk about a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I was curious. Do you know this guy here? RV Party.
No.
RV. Oh, this is parts. This probably is not. Maybe let's have a look at this one. RV Hometown. So look at this. You see?
Yeah.
So you see he's already having the money keywords right here in front of you.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some of these websites keywords, and I'm gonna send you a spreadsheet that you can you can go and sort and get some ideas from, and we'll take it from there. And then if you have any more questions, you can put your questions in the Facebook group. But yeah, that's one thing that I would take from today. Make sure that you keep writing content, and then once you have more content around a specific topic, then you can talk to your friend again, to the wizard, and build some more content around that. I'm not very how do I say, I'm not very experienced with writing specific informational type of articles. I'm more in the go for 10 money keywords and then build content around that. So I don't know if it's the same thing. When you target this money, this informational type of keywords. I know that in my niche, for example, in the construction, like how to use a drill. Well, that's informational, and the same SEO rules apply when you try to rank this article. But yeah, I'm just reading here. One sec, something. one thing I would like to, I think probably if you don't have anything else that you like to ask, this is probably one of the last things that we can chat about today, and is the internal links. So like I was looking at one of your pages here, for example, why you need a weight distribution hitch with sway control. Which is I guess is a great article. I have no idea about this type of content. About this niche. But one thing I would suggest you to do, Bobby, especially because you have some of these articles, you have them ranking already page 2, page 3, and as you build more content and more links, you're going to rise. But one thing you can do in order to be more relevant for a keyword before you even go and build more links, you can build internal links. So as you can see here, this awesome article here doesn't have any internal links other than this related posts in here. But if you have your let's see, if you put here at the top of your article, if you put internal links to other pages that are relevant, so let's say what pages you have here: test base, backlinks. I don't think this one is relevant. Maybe what else do you have? Usually from this type of informational articles, I link to my money pages. I don't miss a chance. because they're articles that are relevant, and let's say that when you write your informational articles, they are easier to rank, and they're gonna rank higher in Google even before your money keywords are going to rank in positions that you can make money from. So the strategy here is for you to once someone lands on this page, you can direct them by having links in here to your money pages.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Let me see, where is this page? I've lost the page. I wanted to maybe it's here. Let me see. So I just want to show you. I'm sure you know how this works. I just wanted to show you an example. So this is another awesome website that I like to look at. So this is an informational article, right? They don't sell anything here. They say indoor plants for every kind of person. But if you look at these links here, you see they take you to best hanging planter. This one is gonna take you to best gardening gloves. And this is how they build relevancy and authority about a specific topic.
Okay.
So this is another thing that I would suggest you doing right away, because as you can see, you have no links from these informational posts in here.
Okay.
In the content. Let's see what the guys are saying here in the chat. J-Bug says, I agree with Jesse. In my opinion, Bobby, you're doing a great job. I personally would add some more pictures to break up the page, maybe even a video, could increase session duration. You have a cool site.
Okay, thank you.
Fix says, yeah, I've been adding videos whenever it makes sense for the new site. Consuming video is only going up. People like it. Yeah, I received your site here as well, Fix. Thanks for that, buddy. I'm going to have a look now when we can have another live stream like this, so we can have a look at your site as well. I can't wait. So, are there any more? Are there any questions that you have, Bobby? Like anything, just ask anything, buddy.
No, I think my biggest thing is just learning, keywords and how to use them,
Mm-hmm.
within my article.
Have you done any? Have you bought any like any into any course or anything?
Oh no, no.
Mhm. No, that's cool enough. It's it's not necessary. All the information out there, it's free, available on the web. It's just that I was asking because usually when I recommend a course is when when you want to do things a little bit faster. Instead of trying to figure out everything by yourself, someone provides you that that structure if you want.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, definitely this is going to take time, and I'll be happy to know that you are into this for the long run. And you want to learn all this stuff. It's going to take some time, but nevertheless, I think it's rewarding. I love to do this kind of stuff. I love to keep learning marketing and digital marketing in general. Um, and I do you follow anybody?
Well, I'm following you now.
That's awesome.
And I
Thanks.
follow, WP Eagle.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
That's
and there's
awesome.
some others I can't remember. Their
Yeah, no,
names,
Alex is
but,
awesome. Alex is awesome. I
there are
really,
some other people I follow.
yeah, for sure. I love his content. Alex is he's one of the guys that got me into this. I mean, I've learned how to build a website because of him, I guess, following one of his tutorials. But yeah, um, keep watching videos. I'll probably post on the Facebook group, or maybe I'll do a video as well on some of the best YouTube channels to follow, depending on what you want to learn. But this is like a long-term, game. So, like you were saying, you still have 8 years to
Oh, yeah.
retire.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure that by the time that you finish, you get to the point to sell everything that you have, like you were
Oh
saying.
yeah. Yeah.
You will have maybe not only one side, maybe two or three or four or five, or God knows how many. Because once you start,
Yeah. You can't stop.
once, yeah, exactly, yeah. Once you stop,
Yeah.
you can't. Once you start, you can't stop. And one thing as well that I would like you to keep in mind is that maybe this website, even though your dream is to go and travel with your RV and all that, maybe this website is not gonna be the one that is going to make you successful.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But nevertheless, it's your playground. It's where you're going to learn how to do this stuff.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm just learning.
That's awesome. And since it's the first is this the first website?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're doing much better than myself. I mean, when I did my first website, it was a mess. He was, oh Lord. If I go to Wayback Archive and you see my first website, it was ridiculous. But yeah, if you keep all these things in mind, and you keep learning and applying the stuff that you learn about, I'm sure you're gonna have some a website that's gonna make you money.
Oh yeah.
That's going to depend as well. I don't know on how much you work, on how much you want it, and all that. It could be some luck involved in there as well. If you stumble upon a niche that is very lucrative and there's no many people in it, that's another cool thing that you're gonna have the upper hand.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, it's just a learning process right now, and I'm just going to keep at it.
For sure.
And then maybe later down the road, I may try something a little different, with a different website. But
sure thing.
right now, I'm just being patient, and just.
That's the secret, patience.
Yep.
Patience is the secret, because is one of the videos I talked about this. I've been doing this, or like you asking me earlier, I've been doing this for almost 3 years. In December is going to be 3 years, and I'm not rich, by any means. At the same time, I'm doing this only 1 hour per day. now because the lockdown in the UK, I had a little bit more time to do this stuff, but I didn't have money, So
Yeah.
there's always some shit going on that
Yeah.
is going to keep you, um, uh, stuck, for some reason. But you know, I'm sure that at some point, if I keep doing it, I'm sure that he's going to
Oh, sooner or later, yeah.
sooner or later. I mean, Chris, he was here before. I had him on the live stream. We chat about his journey, and it took him 10 years. I mean, you don't have to be that patient, but
Yeah.
10 years is a lot. But I'm sure we can make it earlier than that. If you have like in my case now, I have kids. It's a little bit more complicated. When I stay too much on the computer, my missus is shouting from the bedroom,
Oh,
"Hey,
yeah. Yeah.
come here! We have things to do." And oh Lord,
Yeah, you don't want to get the slap down.
oh
from
no,
mama.
no. I mean, I even says here I'm the boss. Like here, if even
Yeah.
if I say here I'm
Yeah.
the boss,
Yeah.
she allowed me to say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it, Bobby. I hope it was helpful, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
And again, if you have any things, any questions, drop them in the Facebook group. There's always smarter people than myself in there that can answer you. But I'm always keeping an eye on the Facebook group and try to be active in there. Jay says here. Having fun is more important. Is important when building sites. Another reason to join the streams. That's exactly what it is, Jay. If you don't have fun doing this stuff, then you better not even start it because it's
Nope, not at all.
oh yeah, you're gonna
You
be
gotta have fun. You
for
gotta have
sure. I mean,
fun.
you're gonna be so freaking miserable, trying to go for something that you're not enjoying because I don't know. I was reading one of these books. I don't know which one was it, but they were saying that the joy is in the process. It's not when you get there. It's not your destination, but it's in the process. It's what you do every day to get to to build those websites and have that passive income, and then enjoy whatever the hell you want to do with that money.
Oh, yeah.
That's the joy. So if there's no fun, get out of there as soon as possible because you're gonna be miserable.
Yeah.
Fix says, "Thanks, boss. Great work, Bobby." So if you guys have anything else to add it now in the chat. If not, I'm going like talking about Mrs. She's calling. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You finished already. So I love her. So thanks, Jay. Thanks, Fix. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, who's here in the chat? Jesse. Thanks everybody for your input. It was really awesome. Thanks, Bobby, again for allowing us to spy on your website and give us our opinion. Please, guys, remember to give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever, like us or hate us. Interact with the video. That's the most important thing for Google algorithms. And I think I'm going to see you guys. Oh yeah. You are 100% right, Chris. Before we go, do you want to add anything, Bobby?
No, I think you helped me out quite a bit, and I'll start working on those changes.
Awesome stuff. If later down the road, if you want us to have another look after you've done some changes, maybe write some more articles, then you let us know, and we come back. We come back, no problem. And like Chris says here in the chat, thanks for watching, everybody, and remember, stay focused, because we're going to get rid of that boss. All right. See you next time.